the rest of these.
Is this what are these called again?
Ranunculus.
Ranuncula time.
You know what? I cannot complain. For my first attempt at Ranunculus, I feel like this was an absolute success. Even though it wasn't like 100% perfect. I mean, whenever is it? But this was awesome. This was a great first experience. Look at that. This was my favorite color. You ready?
Pink.
Look at that. That is like watermelon. If I had to give it a name, I would grow a whole bed of watermelon ones.
Oh, Mom.
They don't smell, but they're gorgeous. Like that, those colors, can't beat it. Hi, Zoe.
Mom.
Yes, baby. Look. Maybe I'll pick a whole bunch of these for my little almost 6-year-olds. Oh my gosh, we're bleeding. Are you gonna survive?
No.
Shake it off, kid.
She's not gonna survive. What shall we ever do?
I'm bleeding.
Oh my God, what should we do?
Rub a ranuncular on it.
Woo! How'd that feel?
So what are you doing with these?
I'm taking the last few that are awesome and bringing them in. And then I'm going to, I want to plant this up because I kind of expected these to be out of here way before now. And so I'm taking what last blooms I can, and then I'm going to plant this up because I have some things that I want to put in here. Probably food stuff. Oh, so pretty. So, you know, these are the super green with they were supposed to have a bright green center. You know, not one of these looked like the photo, but I cannot complain because they were so stinking gorgeous.
They do look nice.
They are. They're awesome. And I have to tell you, I brought some to the farmer's market and like just as a sort of a display vase, just to make my booth pretty. And this woman took them home. Can you believe I let her?
Can you?
Well, you know what? I saw the look on her face and she was like, those are my favorite flowers. And I was like, you know what? I'm enjoying this. I have more at home, so go ahead. And I didn't even charge her for them. I'm like, take them home, enjoy them. Because I could just tell. She loved them as much as I did. And you know what? I'm okay with her taking them home.
So what are you selling at this farmer's market?
Honestly, I didn't really know I was going to do a farmer's market this year. I kind of got asked to do it as a favor to help the town sort of get their market up and running. So I don't really know. It's kind of whatever I have. My Snapdragons here. Holy cow, check these out. These did amazing. I brought a whole bunch of these, the Chantilly mix to the farmer's market, and every one of them sold. People were like, oh, these are the most amazing things. And they smelled good. Oh my God. So, you know what? Cut flowers do great. Like, you know, farmer's market's supposed to be sort of food and flower. But I'll tell you, both times that I've brought cut flowers.
These look cool over here.
Everything's sold. Yes, that's the Chantilly mix.
Chantilly's.
Chantilly
Now,
mix.
did you grow these from seed?
Yes. Come on.
I don't, you know,
You should
honey,
know.
I do a lot of nodding. That doesn't mean I may acknowledge it, but
That's
I don't.
the most honest statement I think I've ever heard from you.
Well,
Yes.
you know.
So, yes, all this I grew from seed. And, you know, because you're not going to walk into your local food, you know, supermarket and find these in a bunch. It's just like, they're amazing. I mean, look at that. It's beautiful.
I can't even say them. Ranunculars or
That's because you don't try hard.
ranunculars.
Ranunculus.
Ranunculars.
Ranunc. R-A-N-U-N. Ranunculus.
Yeah, well, we're done, you.
I'm not even sure I'm saying it right, to be honest.
Yeah, there's an awful lot of tongue twisters.
Well, for you have trouble speaking as it is.
Well, of course.
That's a family trait
Yeah, it
on
is.
your side.
We have
Because I
our.
certainly don't have trouble talking.
Yeah, well, we're a bunch of literate idiots up here.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. It's cute. I like your little Hefnerisms.
Yeah, well.
I mean, this is just, it's just fun. And I'm taking the last bit because these are about to come out. I'm not waiting for these to die back naturally. I am not going to save them. And I'm going to reuse this bed because it grew some pretty fertile plants for me. Look at this guy. So many buds coming. I think I'm gonna leave him in the corner. I think I'm just gonna leave him to do his thing because that is just pretty. Oh, so pretty.
So are these considered early spring flowers then?
Supposed to be, but you know what? These sat. They sat for a long time and didn't do anything. So,
You know, it's weird. I've noticed we don't have a lot of blackberries this year, and I'm working on this project, and their blackberries are huge, and they're ready to be picked.
uh-oh. That's because of the excavation down there, probably. This one's still a little bit pretty, but it's like not as pretty as the other ones, but I'm still going to let them in. Because they have feelings, like this one. You know what? Some days I feel like this. Actually, right now, I probably look like this flower looks like pretty tattered. It's been a rough couple of weeks, man.
You've been working hard the last couple weeks. We haven't even been able to catch you on video out here.
You know what? I haven't been out here. I got some deer damage, the caterpillars. Oh, I'm just kind of disgusted.
You do have some caterpillars over here we looked at earlier.
I love those. Those are my favorites.
We got these.
I wait for those every year.
What are they? Swallowtails?
Black swallowtails. Posting
One
on the hill.
down
Be
there.
careful.
Oh, I will. You don't
Come
have.
on, you're knocking them off the little.
Well,
dog.
hey.
No, move your.
Only
move
the strong survive.
No, move it.
He looks cool. Look. Oh, is that? No.
You're not
Yeah, he
even.
looks
You're not even
alright.
on. You're not even on it.
Yes, I am.
No, you weren't. You were filming that.
Right here. Sorry, folks. Oh, look at him.
Yeah.
Chowing down. It looks like he threw up.
You probably pooped. They poop a lot. All right, so this is done, sadly. Actually, this one has a bud coming. Do I leave it? I don't know.
Now, am I supposed to hit this back so you're not blurry? Whatever.
All right, so
Everything I see is blurry at this point.
there we go.
So that's it, all done.
Can you believe it?
It is kind of sad. I feel sad too.
Do you?
But I look forward to the next generation of plants. What about lilies? You gonna throw a few lilies in there?
You know what? I really should. I feel so bad. All those lilies I grew from seed, just like they're suffocating in pots right now, little solo cups.
Well, I did put a raised bed in for you down there.
You created the shell of a raised bed. It has no soil in it, so let's be honest.
Well, how am I supposed to get the soil? Actually, you know, I might be able to get some soil in there.
Oh, terrible. That was just absolutely worthless.
That was not good.
That's my lazy way of throwing it until I get on the other side to clean it all up. I'm going to go put these inside in a vase, and then I'm going to come plant this up because it needs something beautiful. Maybe I'll put a dahlia in the middle and let her go. Who knows?
What are all these pots and stuff you have in here?
Those are daylilies that need to go in that raised bed you just so lovingly made me. I need room, man. You got to start. Look, I packed this. This was daylilies from last year, and I had to plug in some of my seedlings from this year instead of food. So that's why I kind of want to put food in this bed. What a mess this year. You know what? I'm going to do this and this and this. Here it is, end of June, and I haven't a clue what I'm doing. Nothing.
Like, what do you got going on
look at this.
in the rest of this
Here's
garden?
my Snapdragons that I had no room for blooming out of a solo cup. You want to talk about how easy it is to grow these things? Holy cow, and look how gorgeous they are. Oh, it's just so pretty. This one is the Madam Butterfly Peaches and Cream. Like, amazing. And literally, it's in a solo cup. Okay, not that one. Somewhere. They all like leaned over and fell over. And they're not like the perfect blooms like those because they're shoved here and they've been not watered well. But you know what? Darn it, they're blooming and they're beautiful.
Now, are those perennials or not?
No.
They're not. They're
If they were
annuals.
perennials, they'd be all over my gardens.
Yeah, I was going to say, they do look unique.
So, well, these look unique because they're deformed because I've neglected them. These are the way it's supposed to be. Look at this. How you couldn't ask for a better harvest. Look at how strong these are. And look at the fruit. Oh, pink and yellow and like salmon. And look how dirty my fingers are. That's embarrassing. But anyway, that's that. These are beautiful. I will absolutely do Snapdragons again. They really were not that much trouble. They grew really well. You know, once I start harvesting off these, I'll probably plant this up too, this bed.
What else you got going on in this garden? I know you don't really feel like doing a tour, but
I'm not doing the tour.
oh, please, it doesn't have to be a long tour. It can just be a quick
I'll show
update
you.
of what you got going on.
I have deer ate my strawberry plant leaves, so I got no strawberries, we had like one harvest of strawberries, and then the deer came in and ate all the leaves. And
so how did the deer get in here?
I left the gate open.
Wow, they're really that brave.
Oh, they'll actually hop that and come in here. Oh, do you want to see something cute? Forget the strawberries. There's nothing going on there. Lettuces did well. My tomatoes, I have Brandywine tomatoes coming. Look at that. They're going to be, well, if we ever get rain. That's the other thing. It's been really dry.
So this lettuce is good.
That lettuce is ready. That's flashy trout back. Check out the freckles on that. Pretty cool.
Didn't you sell some?
I did. I had a ton of that. Plus I have it in the plots at the community garden. So
Well, let us stop selling vegetables, shall we?
I knew we couldn't make it one video without that happening.
Always got to tell a lettuce joke.
This. So, like this clematis on the outside of the fence, it always grows up and it kind of dies back. And this year, that's Princess Diana. I mean, I was obsessed with this clematis a while ago, and now I actually am going to see it bloom. It's blooming this year. Like I forgot about it. I love it, but I just assumed that it was, not the easiest thing to grow. Because honestly, it either doesn't like the spot or it doesn't get enough sun. This year it's blooming and it's going wide. So I have to figure out if it's a prune group 1, 2, or 3 to figure out what to do with it, but it's blooming.
What's down here below you here?
Zinnias that I cut back so I can promote branching out so that this is going to be beautiful color. I have carrots in a bucket over there in a planter. I have a zucchini that absolutely hates the soil it's in, and that is container mixed soil. So I don't know what happened there. See how yellow it is? It's producing blooms, but I'm going to yank that because that is hideous for a plant. You want big leafy greens, so I'm starting those over. What else? Nothing.
What do you have going on over here?
Everything. Peppers, flowers, clematis, poppies, daylilies, tomatoes. It is like crammed with absolutely no sense of style.
Is that kale back there?
That's poppies.
Oh, poppies.
Oh, and check this out. So this was another hit at the farmer's market. I grew a whole bunch of these. They're called orange hat tomato plants. They get no bigger than a foot tall, and they're loaded with little orange cherry tomatoes. They're determinate, so they just produce like one flush of fruit. But they're still going and they're still producing, and it's only a foot tall. So if you have like no space, or it's really fun for kids too, that was really popular. All those went. That's it pretty much. These are all just like daylilies that I have. Actually, they're all budding, but again, my strawberry plants.
Wow.
The deer ate them. So I don't know what to do with those. Do I pot those up and then find a spot at the end of the season? Decisions. I have to yank all that lettuce because that's coming in, and then I'll put something there. I don't know. What a mess. I felt like this year I was going to have like a pristine garden, but a lot of stuff didn't make it back. We had a dry winter. We had a lot of ice, and man, things just didn't come back. Like not only in my own gardens, but in like client gardens, in people that I've spoken to, their gardens, lavenders, butterfly bushes, none of that stuff did well.
So why do you think the deer only ate strawberries? It doesn't seem like they went after anything else in here, did they? Like, why wouldn't they?
Most of this stuff is herbs. They're not going to eat chives, and they're not going to eat mint, and they're not going to eat flowers. I'm surprised about the lettuce, to be honest. But all the strawberries. And I had them in 3 different locations to kind of deter that from happening. But maybe it's a chipmunk. Maybe it's a groundhog. I don't know.
I don't know. It does look like they chopped the leaves right off the top.
And you know what? And you see how evenly cut this is
Yeah.
off the top? That's That's like pretty customary of deer. That's what deer damage looks like. It's like clean cut, almost like you took a razor to it. If it's a rabbit, it's more like jagged edges.
Now, is there anything you can hang up to keep the deer from coming in here? Don't people put up like old pie crust cans or something? The pie
I
tins?
could put you in here with a megaphone.
Yeah, well,
Get out!
I thought you sprayed enough of that deer
spray it in
fence
here
stuff.
Because these are my edibles and they're my flowers. I don't want to bring them in and have it smell like deer fence. That would totally turn me off. Why grow them if they're going to stink like that?
Yeah, but you don't have a problem walking in smelling like deer fence.
Well, after an application of that, you have no choice.
We need to put an outside shower in and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you wanna show them the
right
one?
after my raised beds get made.
Do you want to show people the new lawn? It's kind of like in the background. It looks like a crime scene happened back
Honestly,
there.
it's not a new lawn at all. It's soil.
We better show them because they're gonna think we did something with the kids.
Yeah. No, it just got evened out, and the walkway is getting redone because the stones that we had going in and up our lawn were sunken down too much. So if he came in and added the soil and seeded it and left the stones, the water would have all just sunk there. So we had to do a new walkway, for which my brother is going to do it like he did our patio. I went and got natural collect bluestone, and so we're just going to do a bluestone walkway, which worked out really well.
So what are we gonna do with these rocks?
I don't know, but they're really cool, so I think I'm going to use them somewhere.
They're really heavy, so we better kind of make sure we know where we want them because
better
I'm
get a
only moving them
tractor.
once.
We better get a tractor.
Yeah, we need a tractor.
I got to put these in water.
No, it looks good. We got things going on, and
No,
yeah.
we only have 3 weeks till my first tour, and then 2 weeks after that for the other 2 tours. So we're gonna wing this year like we've been winging it all along, I guess. You know what? You can't plan a gardening season. You just can't, because this was the year I was gonna kind of chill, be at home, be involved. This is the first year that I have not been home more. This is the least amount of time I've been home this year. What am I even saying? I'm trying to say
You never chill.
I haven't been home like I've wanted to be home. I mean, look at the allium. They bloomed already. They're done. My climbing rose is like pitiful, but the honeysuckle looks amazing. Look at that on the arbor. Maybe I just do another peaches and cream honeysuckle on the arbor.
It does look good. I like the honeysuckle.
And it smells amazing, unlike your dog.
Well, hey, your dog doesn't smell too pleasant either. All right, honey. Nice to finally see you after a couple weeks.
Honestly, I know.
We're looking forward to the tour when you have more time.
Would you like to bring me flowers? Because these would be perfect. I have to go I'm smushing them. I have to go put them in water, so.
All right, well, just write my name on the card.
Will do.
Thank you.